Hello teacher, welcome back to our class, and in this video we are going to continue the three remaining regions in the Philippines. So I believe we stopped with region 12 or the Soxargen. Now we are going to talk about the next region, which is the this one, the Cordillera Administrative Region, or CAR. So basically this region belongs to Luzon. If you can still, if you are familiar with the provinces of Abra, Benguet, Ifugao, Kalinga, Apayao, Mountain Province, like in Baguio. Okay, so the city there is Baguio, and so it belongs to Cordillera Administrative Region. Okay, next would be the capital, National Capital Region, or the NCR. And actually, NCR, andito yung dito yung parang center, kumbaga, ng industry ng Philippines. Andito marami yung matataas na buildings and everything, mga malls, naglalaki ang malls like Mall of Asia and something. To mention, here are the few cities composing the National Capital Region. We have here Caloocan, Las Piñas City, Quezon City, Makati, Manila, Muntinlupa, Parañaque, Pasig, Pasay, and so on and so forth. So this is the land area of the National Capital Region. So the third, or let's say the last region, or the 17th region of the Philippines, is the region we call ARM before. But however, today it's already BARM. So there's an additional B here, which stands for Bangsamoro. So instead of ARM, it now became the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao, BARM. So this is for the provinces that belongs to this region are Basilan, Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, Lanao del Sur, and Maguindanao. So that's it for the regions in the Philippines. Again, there are 17 regions in the Philippines: Region 1, Region 2, Region 3, Region 4A, or the Calabarzon, Region 4B, or the Mimaropa, Region 5, the Bicol region, Region 6, Region 7, Region 8, Region 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, CAR, NCR, and BARM. So now let's proceed to the Filipino traits and values. Okay, so of course, there are positive Filipino values, the values that makes us proud being Filipinos. So let's start with Filipinos being respectful. Of course, we are known our habits of pagmamano to our parents, our grandparents, our relatives who are much older than us, and even other people who are older than us. So we always show respect by pagmamano and also by saying po and opo. So next positive value of the Filipinos is this thing we call infinite responsibility, or in Tagalog, utang na loob. So alam naman siguro natin na yung culture talaga nating mga Pilipino is that after we graduate college, when we will have our work, we always tend to give back to our family. So if we have younger brothers or sisters, we send them to school, we pay their tuitions and whatsoever, we give our parents the things they need, their daily needs, and like that. So that's one positive value of Filipinos, yung pagtanaw ng utang na loob. Now, Filipinos are known to be very creative, resourceful, innovative, quick learners. So just like in this picture, as you can see, the man innovated his own device in order for him to not get wet with the flood. So using bangkito. So yun siya, nakapaglalakad na siya sa gitna ng baha. So that's one way of Filipinos being creative. Another invention of Filipinos is this one, the tractor. Like, yeah, scraps, metal scraps, pinag-combine nila, and so they made something like this. Another positive value of Filipinos is the hardworking. Filipinos are hardworking. I believe this value is influenced to us by our colonizers, especially the Spaniards, because they were our forefathers were forced to work for the Spaniards before, right? So sila yung nagsasaka, tapos lahat yung kikitain nila doon sa Spaniards papunta. So parang na-embody na rin ng Filipinos that they should always work hard. And so also we thank the farmers. Because of the farmers, we have something to eat every day. So Filipinos are always known for being hardworking. And actually, OFWs, or the overseas Filipino workers, are more preferred by the employers there, the foreign employers, kasi nga daw, yung Filipino, like Filipino nurses, Filipino mga kasambahay, is they are very hardworking. Next is that Filipinos are known to be brave. Of course, we have lots of Philippine national heroes na ipinaglaban talaga yung kalayaan ng Pilipinas before. And now, as for the modern day heroes, we consider our frontliners as our modern day heroes. Also, one proof that Filipinos are brave is that they are always willing to risk everything. They are always willing to protect their families. When it comes to like this one, kunwari may nag-aaway, kunwari inaway yung kapatid mo, so parang yung ikaw mismo as a Filipino, parang nature na nasa culture na talaga natin na ipaglalaban natin kung meron mang isa sa family natin yung nahihirapan or something like that. So again, Filipinos are brave. Next is that Filipinos are always joyful or resilient. They are resilient. We are always resilient. Okay, joyful and resilient kasi nga, 'di ba? Kahit may mga problema, malalaking problema, so we always find humor in it. So yun siya, kapag kahit nga binabaha ka na dyan, tapos may nakitang cameraman na nag-work sa TV stations, yung parang, kumakaway ka agad, nakasmile pa, kahit wala nang atip yung bahay. So Filipinos are known to be joyful and resilient. Next is that Filipinos are God-fearing. This is also, I believe this is also influenced to us by the Spaniards, because Spaniards indoctrinated to us the religious aspect, especially the Catholicism. And now after aside sa Catholic na religion, so meron din tayong iba pang religions, and whatever religion we belong to, meron talaga tayo, Filipinos are always considered to be God-fearing. Okay? Next is hospitality. Filipinos are known to be very hospitable. Okay? So, especially that, this is very prominent when, foreigners come into our country, and then even though Filipinos can speak the English language fluently, they always try their best to speak the language just to cater the needs, just to make the foreigners feel that they are much welcomed in our country. So we adjust a lot just for them. So that's one way of being hospitable. Like for example, during fiestas, so we always cater our visitors with so much parang with so much open arms, yung parang, uy, halika kayo dito, kain, kahit walang ulam, kapag may dumaan na bisita, uy, halika, kain ka dito, parang ganun. So Filipinos are known to be very hospitable. Next, strong family ties. Of course, Filipinos have always observed this one. It has already become a part of our culture na sa bahay ng lolo, kapag nag-anak yung lolo at saka lola natin, o minsan doon tumitira yung mga aunties natin, kahit tayo, mama at papa natin, tapos until tayo, doon pa nakatira sa bahay ni lolo at saka lola, kahit pag-anak pa tayo, andun pa rin tayo nakatira. So, it's because it's one of our culture, it's one of our positive attitudes na parang, it's very strong yung relationship natin with our families. So, yun siya, kahit even as they grow into adulthood, they choose to live together, just one big happy family. And I believe it's the last, so the last positive Filipino attitude here is the thing we call bayanihan system. Though hindi na po natin nakikita itong pagtulong-tulong ng mga tao sa paglipat ng bahay kubo, but we can still feel the bayanihan system in our country today with our fellow Filipinos. So if, for example, there are tragedies or calamities that are happening in Luzon, so we people from Visayas and Mindanao, we send our money, we send some help through clothes or like that, food. So as kapag then may may kapitbahay tayo na nasunugan, so we give them food, we give them clothes like that. So still visible pa rin yung bayanihan system, and that's a very positive Filipino attitude. Okay, so let's proceed with the negative Filipino attitudes. These Filipinos are known to have lack of discipline, actually, especially time. So kayong poor time management or the Filipino time, kahit magsimula tayo ng alas 7 or tapos dadating yung mga kasama mo alas 8, alas 9, so parang 2 hours yung pagitan, ay Filipino time talaga. So this negative Filipino values should be tayo individually, bawas-bawasan natin, dapat i-learn natin to let go of the negative things. Okay, it's for our betterment din naman. Sige, next would be still on the lack of discipline. So parang especially sa pag-rules, bawal tumawid dyan, bawal jaywalking, pero yun na nga mayroon na ngang pedestrian lane sa malapit mo, like 5 steps na lang yung pedestrian lane, pinipilit mo pa rin hindi mag-follow sa traffic rules, doon ka pa rin nag-jaywalking ka pa rin bisan asarat na nagatabok. So it's one way, it's one proof of Filipinos lacking self-discipline. Yes. And also lack of self-analysis. So there is tendency in the Filipino to be superficial and even somewhat flighty. Let's say for example, ito siya, parang walang self-reflection, kumbaga, minsan sa social media, parang kahit na lang, kunwari sa social media nakita natin, kuyawa kakanang kuan, kuyawa ani nga picture, nagbasketball gihapon bisag baha, pero merong parang kulang tayo kung hindi naman tayo, pero kulang yung iba sa self-analysis. Kasi nagfo-focus sila na, kuyawa, nagbasketball bisan baha, pero can't they see na baha nga. Tapos, baka may problema baka may problema sa drainage, kaya bumaha sa part na yan. So, bakit hindi solusyonan yung drainage system or parang ganun. So, I hope you got my point in terms of lack of self-analysis of Filipinos. And also, though Filipinos are known to be very joyful or resilient kahit may mga problema na dumarating, pero sometimes we joke about the most serious matters, and this prevents looking deeply into the problem. Yun nga, sabi ko, baha na nga, pero hindi natin, doon na tayo nakafocus sa fun na nakikita natin, pero hindi na natin nakikita yung background. Ano ba yung nasa background? Bakit ba bumaha? Maybe because mayroong problema, the way people throw their garbage, walang disiplina sa sa pagtatapon ng basura. So, yun siya. Isa din yun sa negative. Kapag may positive, yung pagiging joyful, huwag naman sandin nating, huwag nating kalimutan na maging critical na mga tao. Hindi lang tayo puro fun, pero tingnan natin yung problema para masolusyonan for a better living. Okay? So, let's cut muna. Let's continue discussing this with another video. Thank you!